Hey everybody, this is Kevin Davidson. I'm back with episode number 87 of Kevin's Corner, Real Estate from a Marketing Perspective. I didn't anticipate having a second guest today, but they showed up after the first segment was done. So she's here. Everybody knows who this is. This is Nas.
Hello.
From Revolve Mortgage, and she had a good excuse. She got 2 new contracts. So that's what she was working on, and time got out of her, away from her. So, but she's here. So say hi to everybody and tell everybody what you do.
Hi everyone. Hi Kevin. Thanks for being so patient with me. I know I was so busy. Thank God. I really lost track of time, and I invite you to lunch.
You invite me to lunch?
Yeah.
Well, you invite me anyway, but this is an reason now.
Okay, lunch and dinner.
Yeah. Tell everybody who you work with.
I work with Revolve Mortgage. We are a small broker.
Okay. And Revolve Mortgage is a mortgage broker. So basically, what does that mean? What do you guys do?
We have like 100 different lenders that we can work with. Mm-hmm. That's the difference between a broker and banker.
Okay, so you don't actually do the loans. You shop the loans, or you go find the best deal for your client.
Yeah, we are like a middleman. Okay. We do all the process of the loan and closing it. But the good thing about being a broker is we have access to different lender and different product, and we can shop around, find the best rate, best option for our clients.
Right.
But it's on us to closing and all the responsibility.
Okay. And then what type of loans are you able to get for your clients? Or what are some of your products that you guys...
We have all different products, like FHA, conventional loan, bank statement loan, DSCA, USDA, sorry. And then we have even no-doc loan.
What is a no-doc loan?
Like for the people that they don't have the required documents for getting a loan, like a job history, or they haven't, some immigrant, they just moving but they have lots of cash, or different reason, So we have that. If you're not W-2, if you don't own a business, so you cannot get a loan, you cannot qualify for the loan. Mm-hmm. But we have this kind of loan, and with no document, but with a kind of a huge down payment.
Yeah, there's always a flip side of the coin. There's always a trade-off. If I'm not going to ask you to provide documentation for certain things, I'm going to raise the rate on it. And you guys have programs for first-time home buyers and investors, things like that? Yeah,
we have, for first-time home buyer, we have a down payment assistant. Mm-hmm. We can help client, they don't have a great credit score. We can help them to increase it, and
Do you have no down payment programs?
We have down payment assistant.
Down payment assistance.
Yes.
So if somebody says, is it possible to buy a house with no money down?
Yes, it is.
It is.
It is possible.
It is possible.
We have one program with 1% down payment, and we have another one is like with 3 to 5 with down payment assistance.
Okay, all right. And what's the minimum credit score that someone would need to have to qualify for anything, to be able to buy a house?
The minimum is, it depends what kind of loan you are getting, but it's around 540, 550.
Really, that low? Wow.
It's like an FHA loan, the credit score can be a little bit lower. Mm-hmm. And conventional, a little bit different, a little bit higher. So FHA is the best loan for people who have a lower credit score.
Mm-hmm. What if your credit score is 830?
That's perfect.
I don't need it.
more than I think more than 7
If my credit score is
Yeah.
830, do I need to put any money down?
Oh, come on. You always have to put some money down and
But
pay
but
for
you
your closing
but you
costs.
just said that you could buy a house with no
You
money
get a
down.
better rate.
I want a better rate. I want to do it with no money down.
Okay, I'll fix it for you. Don't
You
worry. I'll
just said
find
that.
something for you just because I was late today.
Oh my God. So, how long have you been with Revolve?
With Revolve, almost a year.
Almost a year. And as you can tell from her accent, she's not from Houston.
Do I have accent?
You have accent.
I'm
You know,
kidding.
this is the
I know.
fourth time she's been on the podcast, and she's never watched herself on the podcast.
Yeah. No, it's not my accent, it's my voice. I cannot stand my voice.
But
But
there's
thank you for watching and listening, but I know it's not.
Yeah. So, where are you from?
I'm from Iran, Persia.
And when you came over here, you didn't come straight to Houston first. You were in New York, right?
Yes. So back in my country, I was in film production and I was artist. So, for all the artists, New York is.
She painted this.
Yes.
See, there's her name.
You're going to
right
get
there.
another one.
She's been saying that for like 2 years now.
No, it's not 2 years. But you're going to get it this
Year and a
year.
half.
Yeah.
But you came from Iran and you went to New York first, right? Because you wanted to be in film and artist and all that stuff. And then New York kicked you in the butt and you ended up in Houston, right?
Yes. New York wasn't for me. I think it's beautiful just for visiting short time, but no, it wasn't for me. I worked there as like in a movie production, but it's very tough over there to survive financially.
Well, it's so expensive over there.
It is very expensive. I remember like 10 years ago I had to rent a small room with nothing for $1,400 a month on 5th floor with no elevator. And I was lucky,
Wow.
I was lucky. They couldn't find something like that, but yeah, it's very difficult. It's beautiful. It's very cold. I cannot
Yeah, it's cold in Houston right now, but
Yeah,
it's real
it
cold in
is.
New York.
Yeah. So I moved to Texas and I started because it's Texas, it's not very artsy state.
No, it's more of a cowboy state.
Yes.
Animals.
Yeah, but I fall in love with it, so I kind of changed my career.
Yeah, and got into mortgage.
Yeah.
And you, one of the things about her also, other than the fact that she's a phenomenal artist, is you also, we both have a mutual friend, hi Shiva.
Hey, Shiva.
And she does great TikTok videos with Shiva.
Yes.
So if you're ever looking for something to watch or whatever, you'll look up Nas or Shiva. They do some awesome TikTok videos that are just hilarious, but very educational. First I'd ever seen her with a cigar in her mouth.
It was plastic, Many people asked me that, you shouldn't smoke it. I was like, that's plastic. It's not real.
So she does videos on TikTok. Tell everybody else a little bit more about what you do to market your business. Like social media, networking, things like that.
Okay, so you're my mentor.
I'm supposed to be.
Yeah, I'm
She
not a good
hasn't
student.
been to class in a while.
I know. You're very busy. Your calendar is always full.
That's not an excuse. You get on my calendar and you're fine.
No, seriously, I start everything with you, whatever you teach me. I know I don't do, I just maybe that 10% of the thing that you tell me to do, but it's really working, and I want to focus more this year. I got lots of networking, with realtors here. I sponsor many launches, classes, and I have my Instagram, my Facebook is very active, and I love TikTok. I think, beside all the serious and educational marketing thing we do, some people sometimes we need to learn things in different way, like in a funny way, and it gave me uh, because I don't like my voice, so in TikTok most of my funny video I don't.
There's no talking.
Yeah, no talking.
It's all acting.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. You want to see her on top of a like an island table in a kitchen? Just check her dance.
Dancing.
Dancing. Yeah. But you're a social butterfly. I mean, you go to almost every networking event in the city of Houston.
I cannot be all of them, but that's the biggest part of our job.
Meeting people,
That's how you meet people and how you build relationship with them. They get to know you. You cannot expect people trust you and then without knowing you. You have to give them time to know you, talk to you, trust you. And I love people. I love meeting new people. I love talking to people and learn. And I learn a lot from people in this business.
And what do you think about the market right now? Would you encourage people to buy and sell, or tell them to wait, or what's your opinion?
I never tell people to wait
No, never, yeah.
to buy a house, not because this is my job. I look at myself not just a loan officer, mostly like a financial advisor.
Yeah.
And people finance is something that I care about. I don't want to tell people to do something that I know in the long term is going to hurt them financially. So I think if you will look at the history, houses prices, they're never
the same.
No, and it's always go up.
Yeah, so. It goes up average price of a house goes up 20% every 15 years?
Almost.
Or 20, something like that? Yeah, so, and people complain all the time, well, the interest rate's too high. Well, the interest rate is not too high. When I bought my house in 2004, I'm still in the same house, I was at 12%. Wow. So 6.5%, 7%, jump on it. Because it ain't going to go to 2 or 3 again. It's just not.
And imagine if it happened, which is not going to happen, what's going to happen to the house price?
It's going to go through the roof. Because the demand for the houses it's going to be like COVID again. People are going to be standing in line. You put a house on the market on Friday, on Saturday, there's already a contract on it.
Yeah, and if you buy a house, even you think the interest rate is high now, you can always refinance it. If anything changed, but you still have the better price of your house, and you had it for a year, you lived in it, you didn't pay rent, and you can refinance.
What do they say? Marry the house, date the rate.
Exactly.
Yeah. For all you women out there like to break up with men. If I called you and said, I'm interested in buying a home and I need a mortgage, what are some of the things that you're going to want to talk to them about? What can people expect from Nas in their first experience with you in the first meeting?
Okay, so the first thing I'm going to ask you is, how's your credit? That's the most important thing. And then I ask about your salary, your work, how much money you make, your history. You need to have at least 2 years history of work. Yeah. So these are the first thing I'm going to ask, and how much, the house you want to buy is, what range. So, and then I get all your information and look at it, and I'll give you the best option, which loan product is better fit for you, and if you need any help with any credit or anything, I can guide you on that one.
So you have relationships with vendors that help people fix their credit and help them build up the cash for a down payment and things like that.
I have few borrowers, like one of them, we are working together for a year. Because he almost bankrupt, and then he called me and he said, hey, I have all this debt, I don't know what to do, I have this, and I lost my business, and I connect him with somebody for credit repair, and then he's working on it, and now he called me back and I said, hey, I'm ready. Right. Now my credit score is up, I pay all my debt.
It only took him a year?
Yeah, because they
Wow.
want, yeah. hmm
That's fast.
So they settle his debt. You know,
Mhm.
that's something that he didn't know that he can settle it.
Yeah, you can if you have the right people helping you, you can settle debt. It's like your taxes.
Yes.
The IRS is looking for you, then call a tax professional and have them settle your debt for you. And what is how do people get a hold of you if they want to talk to you about a mortgage or financial advice or just want to say hi to Nas? How do they call you? How do they get hold of you?
Okay, they can always call me. My phone number is 832-572-8345, and you can email me. My email is Nasrin, Nasrin, at revolvemtg.com.
Right. And now, before we wrap up this segment of the podcast, I would like you to talk to people in Farsi. Do it.
Okay, you asked me to talk in Farsi. Okay, if there is any Persian listening. سلام، من لون آفیسرم. اگه میخواین خونه بخرین میتونین با تلفن 832-572-8345 تماس بگیرین. It takes me, I couldn't translate my phone number that quickly. I said it in English.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So she does speak.
زنگ بزنین.
She does speak a different language. It's Farsi, which is what you would speak if you were back in Iran, right?
Yes.
Okay. Give me your phone number one more time in English.
832-572-8345.
All right, guys. So this is Nas from Revolve Mortgage. If you are looking for a loan, if you need a loan officer, if you need advice, you just want to talk to somebody about what your financial situation is, she can definitely help you. She's got a better way of finding you a product that will fit your needs because she is a broker and not a bank. She's not going to be loaning money from her. She's going to be finding the best product that fits your needs from her relationships with 30 other banks. All right, so that's a positive, and it opens up the availability of you getting a better deal for yourself on whatever real estate transaction you're trying to do. So give me your phone number one more time.
832-572-8345. And I want to say one more thing for real estate agent. If you need somebody to help you with your marketing, you can always ask Kevin to help you. He's really good, and that's his job. I think for how many years?
Well, in real estate, 9 years.
9 years.
Yeah. So,
for marketing, it's longer.
6. It's 11 years.
11.
11 years. It's 2025 now. God,
Wow.
damn. 11 years. Yeah.
11.
Okay.
Wow.
So yes, if you're a real estate agent, you're looking for additional help growing and marketing your business, I would be happy to help you, and I don't charge a dime. So call me and ask me how I can help you and how you can help me. Nas from Revolve Mortgage, and we'll be right back with segment number 2 of episode number 87 of Kevin's Corner, Real Estate from a Marketing Perspective. See you then. Bye.
Bye.